Hey everyone, this is a really quick sleep consultation that I did with a mom of an 8-month-old who has done graduated extinction, meaning put him down, leave him for a bit, and then go check on him in a little bit. And that didn't really work that well. And then has been doing cried out, and the baby's actually sleeping quite in long stretches, but crying at the start of the night for 35, 45 minutes. And they're just the mom and dad are wondering, what can we do to eliminate that, because otherwise he's a great sleeper. He sleeps through the night, but we'd love to have him go down to bed without crying. So we talked through all of that. We talked through the context of two parents that are working from home with a little baby, trying to get it all done. And so I hope you enjoy this. If you are looking for one-on-one sleep help, go to drb.show/sleep help and you can sign up for a time. My Mighty Sleepers course is still free for everybody going through the pandemic and everything like that right now. Until the end of May, it's free. So if you would like it, just go to mightysleepers.com to sign up. And like I said before, if you want a one-on-one consult, go to drb.show/sleep help and we will take care of you. Okay, I remember when you reached out that it was a question about your 8-month-old, right?
Yes.
Tell me about your 8-month-old. What's going on?
So he just turned 8 months, and we
Okay.
started doing the kind of cry it out method about almost 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And before that, we had tried like more of like the check-ins, and it just wasn't working. So we started doing that, and the time kind of like crying time kind of fluctuates. Like it started out at maybe almost an hour and then went to like 45 minutes, 35 minutes, but it still kind of goes up and down. So I was just curious if you had any tips or anything like that.
So it sounds like you first tried the kind of like check-in graduated extinction methods.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really
Yes.
work. You decided, okay, we're going to get
Yeah.
serious. We're going to do cried out. And
Yep.
it's improved a little bit from like an hour of
Mm-hmm.
crying when you put him down to like 45, 35 minutes. But we've been doing this for a week and a half,
Right.
2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
now, and you just haven't made the
Mm-hmm.
progress that you were expecting.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And tell me about what it looks like when you, after dinner, like tell me about your bedtime routine.
Okay. So we try to keep activity after dinner pretty calm, chill. And then the routine is diaper change, pajamas, sleep sack. Then we do a few little songs, and then we will read some stories. And then we have one story we always read at the end. So like, this is like, okay, fire engine book, it is now sleepy time.
Right.
And then we do like white noise and have his room super dark and stuff like that. So
Okay. And so you lay him down awake.
mm-hmm.
Is that true? And then say
Yes.
night night and then leave the room.
Yes.
And then it's just cry, cry, cry. What do we do?
Mm. Right.
Eventually he falls asleep. It takes 35, 45 minutes, something like that. But then he goes to sleep.
Yes.
And then what does the rest of the night typically look like?
Then he is able, usually, like we don't even really have any wake ups. He's able to put himself back to sleep, and usually is about 10 and a half, 11 hours. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
So
Has it always been like that?
Yeah.
Or did that improve with the graduated extinction or the cry it out method?
I think it did help. That was pretty gradual. Like we went from a couple wake ups to just one, but he's been doing pretty well with that for a while. So.
And tell me a little bit more about like the coronavirus context. Like what's that been like for your family? Is he your only child, or do you have other kids too?
He's our only child. So yeah, it's been a challenge. We're both my husband and I are working from home, so we're kind of like switching between, okay, you work for a few hours, I work for a few hours, and kind of switch off baby duty. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's been an adjustment. So
Oh, I bet. Oh my gosh, it's been an
yeah,
adjustment for everybody. Um,
yeah.
so it sounds like really, you've gone through this process. The last remaining thing is just like eliminating that 35 to 45 to a little bit longer amount of crying when you first goes down to
Mm-hmm.
bed. But then throughout the night, he sleeps and doesn't require a lot of intervention or anything,
Right,
which is great,
right.
which means, his
Mm-hmm.
brain already understands like I can fall asleep on my own and I can stay asleep on my own, because even though he goes 10, 11, 12 hours at night, he wakes up, he
Mm-hmm.
just goes back to sleep on his own. And that's something that before you would do like sleep training, either method, either way, that, oftentimes he would wake up and then you'd have to go intervene, either feed him, give him his pacifier, cuddle him, rock him back to sleep, something like that. But now he's already doing those big stretches. So his brain's pretty
Mm-hmm.
much got it. What time do you put him down at night?
So we try to go off of like wake time. So like it's usually, he just went down to 2 naps too. So it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of sometimes early, like between 6:30 and 7, I'd say.
Okay. And so like he does 2 naps during the day. He then goes,
Mm-hmm.
you put him down around 6:30 or 7, and then 10, 11, 12 hours, something like that. Then our day starts again. Is that about
Yep.
right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
what
that's
I
right.
think is you might just be, based on all that, like first and foremost, you're almost there. Like the fact that he does those whole night stretches is the best sign of all. And so you're super close already. What
Cool.
I think is the only thing that is currently standing in the way is this going down to bed and then 35, 45 minutes of fussing and crying. That if we can eliminate that and have a pleasant night
Mm-hmm.
and everybody goes to sleep without a problem, I would try putting him down to bed a little bit later. I
Oh,
think you might
okay.
just be hitting it a little bit too early and he's not quite ready. His brain is not adjusted to going down to sleep that early, especially, it's almost summer now. The days are longer. So there's more sunlight, which even
I
though
know,
he's a
and it's like,
baby,
oh, it's really light. I know.
right. It's not like he's looking out the
Yeah.
window and being like, hey, my friends are on their tricycles right now. It's not like, like that, but it does affect your brain so that
Yeah.
your brain primes you to go to sleep when it's dark out. And so even though he's got the dark shades, the rest, of his time, he might just need more time to get to that point where he's ready for bed. So honestly, I wouldn't change anything that you're doing except keep him up till 7:30ish, 8 o'clock,
Okay.
something like that. And then once he gets good at that and is sleeping a long time, then you can kind of move it backwards to wherever that moment that you want to say, okay,
Okay.
we want him to be a 7:30 sleeper. That's what I mean. Since we've been parents for 10 years and our kids have always gone to bed at 7:30. I mean, maybe once a month when we have a family dinner or something where we're out of
Mm-hmm.
town, will they stay up later? Otherwise, it's 7:30 every night for every kid. And we like that because then it gives us time to connect and, catch up and watch Tiger King or whatever we want.
Yeah.
Um, but it might just be that you're a little bit too early on the timing of that. And so if you
Okay.
push it back, he'll be more tired, he'll be more primed for bedtime, and you'll, I think, see a shorter period of time. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
And then
Yeah,
you'll get to the point where
I
he's
think
just
that
used
makes
to it.
sense.
Yeah, instead of fighting sleep, he'll
Yeah, and
just be used to it and be like, okay, it's tired.
I think he's kind of already getting to that point with naps even. Like he's just kind of like, he's not really crying. He's just kind of like fussing around a little bit. So yeah,
Right.
that sounds good.
Okay, try
Thank
that and
you.
then check back in and let me know how it goes.
Okay, and thanks for offering your course for free too. That's really nice.
Oh, Mighty Sleepers, you're so welcome. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been so neat to see so many people go through it and just help out. And I have enjoyed getting to see just the volume of people that have been going through it. It's crazy.
yeah.
But
No,
I'm glad
thank
for
you.
that.
We really appreciate it. So
Oh my gosh, of course. Okay, well, keep up the good work and check back in and let me know how it goes.
okay, thank you. Sounds good.
All right, bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, I hope that was helpful. It was really quick, and I think we will see the improvement in sleep for that little guy here in the next couple days. As soon as I get more information, I will certainly share that with the audience so that you guys can see if I was right or if I was wrong. Sometimes I'm wrong. If you are looking for my Mighty Sleepers course, go to mightysleepers.com and you'll find it there. Through the end of May, it's free for anyone that signs up, free for life. You just have to sign up by the end of May, as a part of a way for me to support everyone going through the pandemic and needing good sleep. And if you are looking for one-on-one sleep help, go to drb.show/sleep help or click the link below, and you can find a time to talk one-on-one about the specifics of your child, your house, and your sleep. Keep up the good work.